Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 2 of the Forever World series. So, this episode, quick things I want to do. Really need to get to the Nether. Find a good little fortress, but luckily, whenever I make it over to my storage room, I lied. It's not in the storage room. It's in the chest monster that is over here. Okay, found my obsidian. It was in fact in the other shulker mask. But now we need to make flint and steel, and now we're going to light the first portal of the world. I don't know where I want to put it. Why not? Just over here for now. It's not gonna look pretty, but we can move it later, just for kind of convenience purposes right now. I don't see a point in making some extravagant thing for it at the moment. Am I being silly? Yeah, I'm being silly. I'm a professional. Okay. Okay, now after gathering a few things, I believe we are ready to head into the Nether. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Well, it's in a Nether waste biome. That's good to know. No, it is not. It's actually in a crimson forest. Okay, well. Oh boy, okay, well, I'm gonna just take a quick little screenshot just in case. I feel like that's necessary for this kind of biome because it can get very, very messy very quick in this biome, and gotta be honest, not a big fan of this biome to start in at all. Okay, well, we're looking for one thing, and it's over there, a Nether fortress. That's actually really lucky. Holy. Well, guess we'll see if we make it there. Wait, is there two? Wait. Hold up. I would just want to get in a safe spot quick so I don't get, like, hit. There are actually two of them? Yeah, these are two completely separate Nether fortresses. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, well, I'm gonna go to that one because kind of looks like it's a lot easier to get over to. There it is. Look at that. Okay, a few things we're after here. Blaze rods being one. Just kind of to loot the fortress. No, wait for these guys to shoot. Yeah. Of course. Alright, you know what? Clearly I suck at the video game. Okay. Let's find let's go loot first. Maybe they'll have some gear. I'm clearly having a skill issue and I forgot a bow and arrow. Saddle for one of our horses is huge. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's what we'd like to see. That's good. That's good. I like marking off my passageways here so I kind of know where I've been. Actually, let's do this real quick too. I'm not vibing with that right now. I lied. I'm vibing with it. Go. Okay, I'm not. Ooh boy. Oh my god, the skeleton's actually gonna be the death of me. Oh no! Now the smart thing is to go and get like different gear just to bring back. The dumb thing is to try to run back and die multiple times. And guess which one I'm opting for? Scoop it up, scoop it up, scoop it up, scoop it up, scoop it up. Good please. Not that many! Okay. Can we all stay in a nice, refined little area? Anyways, it's time to farm some blaze rounds. I will be right back. Okay. I think I have enough blaze rods for now. I mean, I at least have like what, 16 blaze powder, which should be enough to get enough eyes to go to the end. So, just loot the rest of this fortress and get the heck out of here. I hate these places. I don't think there's any other loot in this fortress. It was kind of a small and disappointing fortress, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else here. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get the heck out of here. God. Oh, that's even worse. Oh, that is. Oh my God! It just. Okay. Leave me be. Yay. Holy moly. Alright, well. I'm missing nether wart. I would have really liked to get some of that, but it's just wasn't a fortress that had it. I mean, I could always go to that other fortress, but to be honest, I don't really want to. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else here, so I am going to head back to base. Another super small thing I do want to do is actually, if I don't have this stuff, I would like to make a project book in the game. Hang on, let's go get the stuff. Come here, partner. Yeah. Okay, squid murdering time. I see you. Come here, Mr. Squid. Would you give my sword a little smooch? Come here. Oh my God, why is he so fast? He's hauling. Sheesh. So inconsiderate. I need a singular book. Alright. To the grindstone. Bang. Project book acquired. Oh yeah, there she is. Beautiful, beautiful project book. Okay, now that we have our project book, I have written down a few things that I would like to accomplish, at least in the next couple episodes. The main thing I want to focus on is this, which in turn does require an XP farm. So, what kind of XP farm am I going to make? While I was mining in last episode, a bit I cut out, I found a skeleton farmer. I found a skeleton farm. And what that allows us to do is get a very early game bone meal farm, which would be perfect. We don't need anything super fancy right now. We just basically need something to get us from level 27 to level 30 repeatedly. We don't need anything super fancy, as, you know, I don't expect to be able to get fully enchanted gear, but it'll certainly help us get there. So, let me go relocate that farm. And now that we have the blaze rods for the end thing, we're in pretty good shape. Yeah. Scream, you organized chest people. Scream. Scream. It appears I have made myself a very dangerous staircase. Look at this. Look at this insanity. they want my cheeks. Oh, I'm pissed as fuck. No. Damn. I forgot to turn my recording back on the way back here. A creeper blew up half of my stuff, and this is what I'm walking away with. I'm thoroughly upset right now. Guess what I just realized? Just take a guess. I realized I had the coordinates written down, and it's not connected to that cave system. So a creeper just blew up all of my gear for absolutely no reason. Isn't that just swell? Alright, well, I am going to make some diamond gear because I desperately need it. I could. Honestly, I think I'd rather have an axe, but I am taking so many hits right now. I think I can just go find some diamonds in a little bit once I get my pickaxe enchanted again, because rest in peace, pickaxe. Now that we had all the stuff, I'm gonna go check out that skeleton spawner quick, see exactly where it is. I do have the coordinates written down. I believe it is in that direction, but it's connected to a cave system over there, so I think I'm just gonna mine straight down and kind of hope for the best. Let's go make that XP farm. Okay, for this farm, super quick, we need to actually take a quick trip into the nether because we need some soul sand. Unfortunately, I forgot to grab last time we went, so I'm actually gonna make a quick little shovel. Excuse me, horses. Get out of the way. Alright, take some wood with me just in case. Alright. I do have to remember this time I don't have a gold piece of armor on me, so those guys are going to be hostile towards me. But if I'm lucky enough, I can find some soul sand just kind of hanging out near the lava shores. I think this is the riskiest bit of soul sand I have ever seen in my lifetime. Okay. As long as the gas doesn't shoot me, I'm in pretty good shape here. Okay. I only need a little bit. I only need one block. I'm just grabbing some extra for future stuff. Okay, let's get out of here. Hey y'all, so this is me from the very far future from when I recorded that. So you may notice some gaps in continuity in this video, and it's mainly because unfortunately a lot of my footage ended up getting corrupted and just will not import into DaVinci Resolve no matter what I do. So please do bear with me here. I do apologize for that. I will try to do better in the long run, but it's just an unfortunate thing that happened. So coming up here, there's going to be some very, very big gaps in continuity, like very extremely noticeable gaps in continuity. So please keep that in mind. I can't do anything about it, unfortunately, but what I can do for you guys is actually show you this XP farm, because I didn't really get to show much of it during that because yeah, my footage, it got corrupt. Yippee. Let's head on over there and I will actually show you guys what it looks like. Okay guys, I have made it down to the XP farm. This is what we got in here. It's just a small little enchanting setup with some loot things, and I did enchant all my gear down here. This is what my gear is looking like at the moment. It's not perfect. It's far from perfect, but this is what I do have. But this is what the farm is. So in the shortest way possible, you just dig around this and make a little water stream towards the end, and then you just make them go up a certain amount of blocks. It moves them over and it makes them take fall damage. The reason you want to do this certain amount of blocks is it turns off the spawn limiter that is put on these by default, because it moves them enough away from it to where this can still be active. Yeah, that's my short little explanation. Hopefully that all makes sense. If you have any questions about it, please do ask, because I know there is a massive gap in continuity here. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna dump you guys off into the time lapse for this, and then on top of that, I'm probably gonna end up having to dump you guys off in another time lapse because errors of continuity. Yay. Okay, bye bye. Alrighty folks, so I need a good supply of iron, so I am going to make a little bit of an iron farm. So I'm gonna go get some materials for a building and then the iron farm. Alrighty folks, we now have all of our materials for our iron farm and the build that is going to go around it. We just kind of need to prep a little build area for another project that I do have going on that you guys will see briefly. We're making a horse stable, because I'm very sick of kicking these guys around. So let's go prep those areas real quick and let's get up to building. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this area is actually ready for the horse stables now, which is super nice. But first, I would like to start with the iron farm. So while I'm building this, we can also be getting iron at the same time. So the design I went with is made by K1 Inc. Their YouTube channel will be linked in the description. Unfortunately, I couldn't find the video that actually showed where it was made. I found this design years ago. I don't know if they took it down. I did try to find it for quite some time, but If anyone does need a schematic, hop into my Discord. I can send it to you. I do not mind at all. I believe Shulkercraft might have a video on it as well if you guys would like to download it from there. But yeah, let's get right into building everything. Alrighty, look at this. This building, it's done. So, yeah, this is the inside of the building. I'm probably not going to make too much of an interior. It's probably going to be pretty blank, just filled with some general farms for the area. But I forgot a crafting table. I'll get that later. So, interior of this building, very important. It's not going to be like your traditional interior or anything. This is pretty much just a shell for a small little iron farm. It's not going to be the biggest thing in the world. It's certainly not going to be the most efficient thing in the world, but it's an iron farm. I believe this iron farm makes around 300 an hour, and I'm always going to be in this area for a very long time. So more than likely, it's going to do its job like pretty well, because 300 iron an hour, that adds up. It really does, and I feel pretty confident in the fact that I'm probably never going to use all that iron. I'm probably not. Probably just for hoppers and stuff, but for quite a long time, I don't think I'm going to need something else. And if I do, worst comes to worst, we go underground here or we build something else. So yeah. Let's get this farm right up. Okay, well, I have to go do some village wrangling, and by the time I'm back, this beautiful iron farm, it'll be done. And we'll have iron. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, the iron farm is done. Sorry I didn't show much of the progress of it, but here we are. It's overall, it's a super simple farm design. Here I'll give you guys a little bit of a round thing, so if you did want to copy it, reminder, the farm, I believe, is made by K1 Inc. It's super simple. It's 100% not the most efficient thing in the world, and I can admit that. I more so built it because it's such a compact farm, and I could fit it in a building that, you know, is still aesthetically pleasing. I didn't want to build an iron farm that's just way too large, because it's just, I feel like it's just unnecessary, especially if I'm just a single person. But yeah, if you have any questions about it, let me know. I should be able to answer them. And if you're wondering why I'm in a default skin, it's kind of because my internet is out, and apparently skins are tied to your internet connection now. Man, okay, anyways. Oh, we got this project done. One or two projects in this video. I didn't think I was going to do this project quite yet, but I would kind of eventually like to rehaul my basement. So in order to do that, I need to get those dang horses out of my basement. So in this nice little flat area we have right here, conveniently next to the nice little tower we have here, I planned out a little horse stable. It can hold a decent amount of horses. It has 5 stables entirely. Some of the horses are gonna have to share, but that's their problem, not mine. Let's get into super fast build mode, and let's finish up this stable. Okay, we're done with our stable. I have moved all the horses in, did a little bit of decorating. And this is what we have. I kind of just have them kind of just spread around right now. I could probably separate a few more of them. But yeah, this is what we have. I really didn't plan on them jumping onto that. I don't really know how to prevent that, so if anyone has any ideas, please let me know, because I am helpless when it comes to decorating. I really am. But yeah, so this is our hip stable. We finally have the horses out of there, which is super nice. Got a nice little, there's a little chimney over there. I did a little bit of decorating inside, not too much, because I kind of figured if I need to, I could shove a small farm in here or something. But I kind of just, you know, put up some shelves, whatever. I'm probably never going to walk inside this building again, but the whole idea here is that, you know, if you put one of the horses away and say something broke on their saddle, you can always come here, sit down at the desk, repair it, do what you need to do. Yeah, this is what we have. So I hope you guys like the stable. And another thing we need to do that I think is very important at this point, we need to build some roads, or at least roads between what we have now, because that's kind of something I've neglected to do. I have the starts of roads. I have them mostly planned out, but we already have a road going up here. We just needed to come up here, wrap around, go that way towards our house, and then across the river over to our tavern. So I I'm going to go get started on those roads, because I have made you guys wait long enough for this video at this point, so I might as well just give you something a little extra, right? I'm sure you don't mind. Okay. I'm gonna get to that. Enable super fast build mode again, probably for the last time. Alrighty, everyone, that is the end of this episode. If you did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. I really do appreciate you guys who did make it this far. I do know there was a lot of errors in this video, and I'm gonna try to do better for next time. So I do go away, creeper. I do apologize for that. But yeah, thank you guys for coming and watching. I appreciate all of you, and I will catch you all later. Bye bye.